the Oakland SWAT team arrived and positioned themselves outside the building. They didn't know Mixon was heavily armed. Intelligence was limited, but the risk was considered high. A tactical stack formed in the hallway. Officers moved methodically, checking units, clearing corners. Apartment 3 beat the door where Mixon was hiding was next. Inside, Mixon crouched low, weapon raised. The officers didn't have a chance. As they breached the doorway, Mixon unleashed a hail of bullets from the AK-47. The first officer through the door, Sergeant Irvin Romans, was struck immediately and went down. Officer Daniel Sakai followed, returning fire, but he too was shot. In the chaos, another officer managed to pull one of the wounded out, dragging him down the hall as bullets tore through drywall and furniture. A standoff ensued. Mixon moved quickly inside the apartment, switching rooms, firing short bursts. The SWAT team returned fire, lobbing flashbangs and trying to suppress him. The gunfire was deafening an extended firefight inside a 1,000 square foot apartment. Finally, after nearly 10 minutes of gunfire and chaos, the apartment fell silent. A final breach was ordered. When the smoke cleared, officers found Lovelle Mixon on the floor of a back bedroom dead. He had been shot multiple times. Near his body lay the rifle and spent shells. The room was riddled with bullet holes. 2 SWAT officers, Romans and Sakai, had also died. 4 officers total, 1 suspect. The worst single-day loss of life in the history of the Oakland Police Department. The city reacts. News of the massacre spread with brutal speed. By nightfall, media trucks surrounded the area. Live feeds showed the apartment complex cordoned off with yellow tape, police officers embracing each other, some crying. The mayor, Ron Dellums, held a somber press conference, calling it a senseless tragedy. Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger issued condolences. Flags were lowered. The entire city was in mourning. Inside the Oakland Police Department, the pain was personal and raw. 4 men gone in one afternoon, 2 in a traffic stop, 2 in a shootout. All had families, children, friends. SGT, Mark Donican, 40 years old, left behind a wife and 3 children. Officer John Hyge, 41, was an organ donor. His heart and kidneys would go on to save lives. SGT, Irvin Romans, 43, was a former Marine and father of 3. SGT, Daniel Sakai, 35, was a former park ranger and Eagle Scout, newly married. The community's response was divided. While many residents of Oakland grieved with the police, others viewed the incident through a lens of systemic conflict. Protests emerged.